Hello and welcome. Thank you for taking the time. I've been under the weather, so sorry for not being frequent, but hopefully there's something going on around. Everybody's getting sick, but that's a video for another time. I suspect there's something big coming our way. But first, Mark Carney not just slaps in the face of Canadians, but literally spits in their face by announcing $2 billion worth of military aid for Ukraine, visiting Kiev, announcing that the possibility of boots on the ground to defend Ukraine is not out of question. Then he stops by in Latvia and extends the Operation Reassurance, which is the presence of about 2,000 Canadian troops in Latvia. Now, don't forget that Latvia, Estonia, and Poland, other than Germany, are some of the hot spots that Russia is very concerned about, that most of the operations are being targeted from these lands, including Poland, and whatever's happening in Ukraine, these countries have something to do with it. Now, since July 2024, Latvia has been a hotspot, a hub for NATO activity. Right next to it is Estonia, and don't forget that Estonia is pretty much the closest from Moscow. Latvia, from its borders, is about a little over 800 kilometers to Moscow. The deployment of missiles, NATO troops, presence of Canadian troops, it only shows that Carney is taking us to war, a war that is not ours. Canada's not being invaded. Canada's sovereignty is only under threat by its own politicians, namely Carney and his regime, who are taking dictation from World Economic Forum, making life difficult for Canadians. In the end, the script somehow seems very eerily similar to before World War II, how tariffs were being slapped onto each other, how trade literally died down. Then the Great Depression came due to the crash of the stock market, crash of the housing market. People literally were starving. And what was the solution that was presented? Here, go to war for us, wear these military uniforms, go to the front. If you die for your country. If you come back, in the meantime, we'll take care of your family and provide them food while your children and women work in our war factories. So somehow it seems it's the same script that is in use. For the ones who are watching from other parts of the world, like North America, Europe, do you understand how the immigration is being utilized, and especially the young people who are being let into the country? Most of them are military age. Most of them are without families. So this is another thing, but I will talk from the perspective of Canada, where things are going out of reach. Unemployment is skyrocketing. The government is lying to its teeth. It's only snatching everything from you, from your taxes to prices of gas, the cost of living. Everything is going out of reach. But somehow Canadians seem to be not moved by any of this. On TikTok, on social media, it seems that we're going to experience a revolution maybe as of tomorrow, but there's nothing. In actual life, people are hurting, but they are compliant, they're complacent, and they're submissive to every step that the government takes, and every step that Carney takes us towards carnage is being accepted, and people are bowing down. Now, the previous video that I did, that what was done to the people involved in the truckers' convoy and how they were made into an example, and still to this day they are being turned into an example, is a stark warning to the rest of the people that if you dare stand up for your rights, you will be dealt with in the same way. So nonetheless, that time isn't far when your sons and daughters, people, your loved ones, will be scooped off the streets, just like how it's done in Ukraine, and sent to the front to fight a war that we didn't start, that we're not a part of, but just because some people are greedy and want to make money off of it for their own families, for their own kids, so that they can be living off of the tons and tons of money that they are embezzling in the name of this war and in the name of government. Their kids can be at peace while other people and their kids and loved ones die at the front. So that time, I believe, is slowly and steadily crawling closer while we are busy watching videos and busy ranting over TikTok and YouTube. I don't think we have much time left, but just putting it out there. This account is under scrutiny anyway. I don't know whether this reaches you, but if by some chance you're watching this, don't forget to share and pay it forward. It's time we all stood together. It's time for Canada to stand up for its rights, and it's time for Canadians to stick together. Till next time, Godspeed. Take care. Bye for now.